Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I will never diet again. My name is Lori and welcome to my home. I am going to be doing a series of vlogs over the next couple years, probably, most likely, regarding my knee and losing weight at the same time. This has been an experience that I was not expecting, one that is put setbacks, so all I can say is, hey, let's put the vlogs out there for people that with injuries, losing weight, keeping it off when you're injured. And I can only use myself as the best subject because it's happening to me. And these are real raw feelings and emotions that I'm going through, trying to deal with it. I have days, I'm just like a roller coaster. There's days I'm up and there's days I'm down. There's days I'm up and there's days I'm down. And I'm still trying to process this knee injury. If you don't know, about 3.5 weeks ago, I was gingerly walking around in my neighborhood with my dog and was switching the 2 guard dogs from one side to another. They started fighting. They dislocated my knee and I have not been the same since. It's been a real challenge. I've had 3 different diagnoses, and these are all new terminologies to me. One initially was that it was just a really bad sprain. The second was that I had one ligament was torn and the meniscus. Then the other, I went to a rehab doctor who said the other ligament is torn and the meniscus. So something is wrong. I have to go and have an MRI done. I was trying to avoid having an MRI because I assumed, well, if we already have a diagnosis, but then when I go to a different doctor and they say the diagnosis is different, I have to clarify what the heck is going on. I've been doing some recording over the last several weeks. It just is a matter of editing things and making a decent story and keeping it down. So I'm trying to keep the videos down to 10 minutes. I have some videos about how I'm trying to manage getting in and out of the car. Some might be interested in that, and just trying to get around in general. The knee, and I'm gonna end up showing you some videos of the knee, it's just not, the swelling isn't stopping when I walk on it. And there's some really strange clicking that very well because the meniscus is damaged, which is the padding on the bottom bone, the leg bone. I'm so not technical on any of this, and there's a bazillion videos that cover it so well, and I'm just gonna butcher it. I'm sorry. I can only just share with you what my personal experience is. It feels, what does this injury feel like? It feels so strange inside my knee. It just feels like something isn't right. Is it painful? This is the bizarre thing. I am so super hypersensitive to pain. And yes, there was some pain. I think I endured the pain very, very well. I handled it, managed it very well. I tried to remain calm. I am not really in a lot of pain. What is more painful to me is the discs that are slipping in my spine. I had that problem for years and years beforehand, and because I'm having to shift my weight, that is more painful to me than this knee injury. The weird thing about the knee is feeling like it's unstable, like I feel like it's gonna give out on me. And it's just a very strange, I don't know how to explain the sensation that it's a very uncomfortable sensation, but it doesn't hurt. It just feels very strange. And once I find out what is actually wrong with it, then I can figure out how I'm supposed to rehab my leg. I do not want to have surgery. So in my videos, if you might see when I'm showing you some of the vlogging that I did, I'm saying I'm not gonna have surgery, or I'm going to have surgery, or I'm not gonna have surgery. It's just been up and down. I have to first find out what exactly is wrong with the leg. And this afternoon I have an MRI, and I'm planning on staying in Guadalajara to get the results of my MRI so that I have them in my hand tonight. If for some reason something happens, they will be in the Chopo office in Chapala tomorrow morning. So you never know. you can say, I'd like to have them tonight. And they say if I wait 2 hours that I should be able to pick them up. I hope that's true. And in the meantime, for example, I don't know which type of, I don't know if I'm supposed to use a brace or a sleeve type deal. It's been, I'm using a cane. I have to use a cane to walk. And, you know, it seems like it feels worse since I've had to start using the brace last week. And I don't know if I need, I don't know if I need it because it's just so confusing about what is actually wrong with it. And regarding my weight, because everybody that's viewing my channel is viewing it because they want to lose weight. I am maintaining my weight. I'm 148 this morning. My lowest was like 147.2 last week or whatever, or yeah. And you know, a few ounces is not that big of a deal. What I'm trying to say is that I am maintaining my weight. I'm just not dropping the weight like I was last year. And last year I was pretty immobile. I was working up to 30 minutes of exercise where I have a Concept 2 rowing machine. I started out on that and I could barely do a minute or two when I initially started. So I was not in really great physical condition. I've had gut problems for years and years. If you've been watching the videos, you don't want me to rehash all of that. But what I can tell you is that yesterday I did pick up some probiotics that are refrigerated. Those are the good kind. And I'm taking that with fresh aloe vera gel, which I am filleting and I'm eating it. That is a prebiotic and they work together to build up your good gut flora. I have to do that. And I have to remember to take my kelp capsules, which are supporting my adrenal glands and the thyroid. I need to do that because of the emotional roller coaster that this is. It's hard. And what I mean it's hard is it's a little depressing and I don't want to feel depressed. And I think I'm anxious because more than anything, I think there's that anxious feeling because I don't know what's wrong. So it's going to help a lot by having the MRI. So what have I been doing to try to take care of my knee? Initially for the first couple of weeks, I was icing it quite a bit. Then I started adding some hot packs to keep the circulating around the knee area. And I have used at least 1.5 bottles of Deep Blue, doTERRA's Deep Blue lotion. It just is so soothing. It's kind of a hot cold. I just apply it to my knee and I'll show you my knee. So I've been able to keep the swelling down by keeping my leg up, but this is the injured knee. And I just take quite a bit. I use more than that, I'm always applying this to my knee. And initially I had it and was going underneath it. It was because it was very soothing. The problem area for me, the most problematic area is this area right here. This area gets swollen pretty quickly if I'm upright or trying to walk on it, but it will swell up all the way around here. And so this area is called the meniscus, and it's the little padding or the cushioning that sits on this bone, and something is wrong. And when there's a lot of clicking or popping sounds, and if it gets super popping, which is just like pop, 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 I don't know that I can live with that. We'll see. And it doesn't necessarily hurt. Initially, when it started popping a couple of weeks ago, it kind of hurt. It would pop and hurt, and that was not good. So I don't know if you can tell or not, but anyway, there is swelling here and not so bad here, but it's mostly here is the swelling, the meniscus. So that's definitely a problem there. And because the swelling hasn't gone down, they are saying that it's not going to heal. But I have to trust that God can heal it. We have to see what's inside there before I can keep, there's no reason to keep guessing. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. And you can follow me along as I rehab my knee.